Home.
Make it at home. Oh, recording. Ooh.
It's not a coffee.
No, Tom's a book.
It's a milkshake.
Yeah, I know it's not a coffee, especially when it's made with decaf, Steve.
Oh my God.
Anyway, welcome.
That's the worst swear word I've ever heard on one of these.
Welcome, viewer, to ODDITs. I forgot what the title is. Hang on. It's Ian's one, so I'm going to throw him under the bus shortly. So, welcome.
Well, you say you've prepared me now, so I'm going to step out the way of the bus.
Why don't you get an attitude upgrade?
Yeah, man, attitude in it, blood. For God's sake.
This is the last one for a while. We will be having a short break or a long break, and we haven't
Summer holidays.
Yes, absolutely. So that we can all go and play with buckets and sand or something. No jokes about dryness, Terry. It's not a feeling.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, welcome, viewer. Ian.
Hello.
It's your fault. So what is this about? Where are we going to start? Or I can ask you some other questions.
Let's start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Is he pissed again?
When you read, you begin with A, B, C. Yes, I'll stop there.
Thank you.
I think it's this, and I encountered a version of this over the last week or so, which is, why do I need training? I've been an ADI for ... years, and it's that kind of closed in thinking that I think if we ever want to be a profession instead of an industry, we have to start changing.
Totally agree with that. There are people taking steps outside of audits, doing things and trying to make changes and get things rolling, and the possibility of change is just so hopeful. So yes.
But change starts with the individual, doesn't it? It's about I mean, we've all talked about how we all got really fed up at one point, and
yeah, but that was like 5 to 6 this afternoon.
Yeah, I know. And then we invested in training, and the spark came back into it.
Oh, only a little bit. I think it was a bit more of a spark for me. It was a bit more like a bomb.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I've said this before, so I'm repeating myself. I was ready to pack in and go and do something else. And if I hadn't took some training or participated in some training, I'd be the world's fastest shelf stacker in Scotland. With all the experience I would have had doing that.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have had much experience of anything up high, but I could have been stuck in the bottom shelf fine.
Ah, well. So, that's the attitude upgrade, that we don't know everything.
We don't.
And sometimes the person we're teaching, and I deliberately use the word sometimes, so you can shout at me, all three of you can shout at me, but sometimes, the person we're teaching can actually contribute to the lesson and not just sit there and receive direct instruction from us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And their contributions do make our job much, much easier and more rewarding.
Oh, God. I think that was, that's when the job was just different every day. As soon as you have that, is it? The job is just.
It's
Wonder what
different.
happened today.
If you do 7 hours, if you do 7 lessons in a day, it's different 7 times a day.
Absolutely.
When you get your head
7
around.
lessons in a day. That's made me feel a bit ill. 7 lessons in a day.
I'm thinking back 25 years when I was capable of doing that. Physically and mentally. Well, maybe not even mentally. But again, it's that kind
more of them were an hour long, were they?
well, I mean, you know, when we started, it was you had to fight for every hour you taught. It wasn't the market it is at the moment. So it was a lot of repetition.
And I think as well, though, that market. Sorry,
Steve. Which was how we were.
I was say that market's not going to last forever either, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. Right. And you know, it's.
So if that market's not going to last forever, how do you differentiate yourself from the other? I mean, let's put this way. My road is not even. It's probably about half a mile long. There's 4 other driving instructors that live on my road. So, and it's pretty much the same everywhere you go. So how do you differentiate? If you're not going to do something different or be a little bit different or take part in something that means you stand out, how are you going to be one of the people that's not fighting for work when the inevitable slump happens? Because it will.
That's easy. Early retirement.
Because what people tend to do is when they hear what you say, Steve, people think, oh, I have to specialize in nervous learners or people on the spectrums, or people think they have to specialize that way, but you can just specialize in your approach to people, and there are other things you can specialize in.
There's got to be something that kind of stands you apart a little bit, I think, though. Whether that might just be the way that you look at things, the way you handle things, the way that you talk, the way that you teach, the way that you coach. But nobody has ever looked at a website page and said, "Oh, they're good at their job." That's not how it works, is it? It doesn't come from looking at all of this wonderful information on a website page. It comes from people talking to people.
Well, why don't we just take a look at the most weird person on the screen for now? So how do you feel, Terry?
Yeah. Number 6.
Well,
he's on the front like this.
Seeing as he's only just found out what the subject is.
Yeah, what are we doing again?
Yeah, I'm reading it. Get an attitude upgrade.
Yeah, what's that about? What we're talking about though?
Attitudes.
So what, to learning?
Oh, for goodness sake. Ian, you were going to say something.
It was just in response to what Steve was asking. I got a call yesterday or the day before from one of the first pupils I had in Dumfries. And I thought, this is one of 3 things. There's one of 3 things going on here. Either the crap's hit the fan and he's lost his license, or it's child turning 17. Hopefully it's not grandchild turning 17, because then I really would feel old. And I thought that was a nice conversation to have from 15, 16 years ago. So I think that's when I was seeing them regularly. I think it's that kind of thing that makes you feel you must be doing something right.
When they call back,
they've kept your number in the phone.
They remember you as a person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't remember my driving instructor's name. I just know it was Mr. something. It's probably what was going on. It was Mr. something. Mum said you got a driving, get up because you got a driving lesson with Mr. in a minute. Okay.
Get up. What time was it?
Don't know, it was an early lesson. It was on, I think she was worried about me being nervous.
Oh. Is one of you sitting outside?
It's Steve. We can ask him to mute when he's not talking.
Steve, no, you're not sitting outside, are you?
No, it's a fan. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fan. Oh.
Yeah, it's got a fan on.
It's a wind tunnel. That's what it sounds.
He's starting his second job as a crash test dummy.
I'm all right while I'm all right while I'm not moving. It's the moment I start moving, it starts to get bad. It just gets too hot in this room.
Tattoos.
Oh, put it on, Steve. Put it on, honestly. Put it
No,
on.
it's on. It is on. I've just turned it down a bit.
So I just heard wind, and I don't. Well,
See, I'm going back to the subject we're doing rather than digressing, but it is interesting, and that's it, Ian. I'm just I'm just trying to move it on, and I've got a question, so I may as well dump one on Terry, right?
Yeah,
You've got away with it so far. Shut up.
what now?
Here we go, Terry. Do you think the average driving instructor knows how to address invincibility bias in learners?
The average instructor. Were you looking for a one-word answer?
Let's go for. We'll just follow on from what Ian was saying just a second ago. It's about, because there's the attitude. There's all sorts of when Ian said it, my brain went and I was thinking about our attitude, the learner's attitude, whose attitudes, and who needs the upgrade. How do you upgrade an attitude? So how can you, Terry, help? Yeah, how can you help an ADI or a PDI upgrade their attitude to embrace something like CPD then?
Normally with violence or threats of. I find it works quite often. Whether it be baseball bat, electrodes, whatever. That normally works. How can we what? It's the last day of term.
It is.
Last day of term, he bought a board game in.
I'm bloody playing the donkey one.
He's waiting for you to be. He's waiting for you to reel in the big telly, Fiona. Reel in the big telly. We're going to watch a film today.
Oh yeah, the big telly with the open doors.
Yeah, I'm playing Buckaroo, waiting for the donkey to flip. But anyway,
don't call her that. Told you.
What's the question? How do we what?
How do we get instructors? Because the average person, Ian said it earlier, and it did remind me of the question. How do we get our industry to flip to deciding that CPD could be an option? Because it's an attitude. The attitude is, I've qualified, now I've done it. All I have to do is make sure I pass my standards check.
Honestly, I don't think we can. I think the industry is too big and too diverse, and entry requirements are so small and so little, and so such a small hurdle that people have been coming in a lot more than they used to, with nothing but how do I make money out of this? So I think it's nigh on impossible. Sorry to say.
Shame in that.
I could go on, but like you both know, I can't get in trouble for another few months, I think. I'll wait till that elapses and I'll get in trouble again. It's fine.
I'll say then, because I think there's two things going along at the same place, actually.
You're not doing a little Bangles song, are you?
Walk like an Egyptian. That's the best you're going to get. And no, I won't repeat it ever.
Okay.
I could make a little, anyway, I won't.
Making a promise?
No, I'm making sensible. I'm making sensible.
Captain Sensible.
God.
Happy.
Be talking, happy.
No,
talking.
if we can't convince driving instructors to do it, see, I'm the teacher trying to get sense out of people on the last day of term. No wonder they all say, just bring Buckaroo in. Just bring Buckaroo in. But I'd still twist it.
The only way we can do it.
Wait, Ian, wait. She's about to say something. Don't interrupt the teacher when she's about to talk.
So there's the standard where we're driving instructors and we're not going to change and we get money and we blah, blah, blah. There's that. But there's the same thing going on with learners. The attitude to, I just need to pass my test. It's the same thing, but different.
You said
different.
It's the same thing, but different, because the attitude thing isn't just about us and our industry. I think our society has attitudes towards the learners, the training, and the standard. I mean, nobody really thinks about the L test being the minimum standard, do they?
I don't think it's just our industry, though, that's guilty of that. I mean, if you look at go to the transport industry, most lorry drivers don't go to their CPC course because they're interested in it. They go there because they've got to do it. That's the only way they can keep their license. That's the only reason they do it.
Steve, don't you think when they come on the indoors courses, they go, I didn't do any of that in my CPD. I will tell you, I did one yesterday that they were told on their CPC course that it's perfectly fine to go through a red light if they're really close to it, if they're fully loaded, and they were told that was legal on their CPC course. Welcome to the What's Driving Us course. My name's Steve. This is Fiona.
That's what they were on, for something different, but that's why they were there. But but people wouldn't. I mean, you mentioned. I've got it now. You mentioned it is biases, isn't it? It's that someone's taught the same way for the last 20 years. It works. So if it works, why do they need to change what they're doing or the way they think about it?
Right.
Not everybody is like us.
Yeah, that's it. But that's just the way I think a lot of it works.
Because I remember when I first read an article about this coaching lark, how can they know what to do with their clutch if I haven't told them? And I remember being all smug about it.
Is that what you do when you get smug?
No.
Oh.
No, you know when I'm smug. I've done it with you a load of times when you made a mistake.
I've not heard bleh before.
No,
that's all.
That's just, but that's how I felt. That's what I remember thinking to myself. How are they? And I've heard it from so many other instructors. When coaching and client-centered learning was first mentioned back in the dark ages. Then there was
Yeah, it came 2 by 2, didn't it?
the last day of term. Anyway, have you bought me an apple, you lot? Bet not.
Stop with the biblical stuff, please.
Or a mug with best teacher on it, or something hideous for teachers. What do we get? Anyway, but I remember thinking, but how is that going to work? Because I had the attitude that was handed down to me that I have to explain something before someone's going to understand it. But you don't need to understand a clutch. You just need to be able to do it. Anyway, I just feel like, what is it that changed us? What is it? Is it people only change when they get fed up and they want to get out? Is that the only reason that people change? Terry?
I think it's the personality in it, blood. It's your personality. If some people, and no one's wrong or right or better or worse than somebody else. Just because we do CPD doesn't mean we're better than someone who don't. But it's just personality. It depends. I've always said it depends on why you're in the industry. You know, if you're in the industry to make a difference to road safety, to give the kids the best, or these young drivers a best chance of getting home at night, you are much more likely to do CPD. If you see your job as to help them pass a test, like Steve said earlier, I've been doing that for 20 years. They've been passing it. My pass rate's really high. They love their lessons. I still have a point with some students because I get on so well with them. Why would they do CPD? It's their what's the word I want? It's their motivation for being in the job to help people pass their test. That's not us four sitting there. It's not our motivation, and that's why we do CPD. And we've done loads of stuff, and got loads of certificates, and believe we are making a difference to young drivers. So I think it's down to personality, really, in a nutshell.
I think for me, really personally, it was boredom. Like everyone else, I was just like, what have I done? Because I don't like this job. I was just like, oh my God, how much money I've spent 6 months in, and I was just like, oh no, what have I done to myself? But also, then another sort of year went by, and I'll be honest with you, I just still felt like I was crap. But people were passing. I had the pass rate was good. It was people were recommending me and everything else. But then I think everybody thinks their driving instructor is the best driving instructor. It's very rare that it doesn't, unless it's something catastrophic. But I just felt I wasn't any good. And I would say that lasted for a good 3 or 4 years before I felt like I was any good. And sometimes I even question that now, to be honest with you. But that's just what it is, isn't it?
I have a slightly different take.
You need to ask permission before you take.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us, or is it a secret?
I think it's age related.
Join us in September and find out what.
That long, eh?
That's a great way to hook me in, Ian.
All right, I see.
Give us your take.
I think it's an age thing.
What thing?
An age thing.
Age.
If you're coming into this like we did, fresh-faced and young, roll with me on this one.
Okay, I'm going. I'm coming. Rolling. I'm good at that.
You've got a long time to fill. And you do get bored of doing the same thing in the same way every time.
Absolutely.
When I trained, I was probably one of the youngest people in the training room. So I think, I think that because we've been here so long, was because we decided to give this a go before our retirement, if you like. Because I remember when I was working for a well-known training company, I was teaching people who were 25, 30 years older than me. I was, pulling their driving apart and putting it back together. And where's the motive? I can understand a lack of motivation if you've already done a full life of work and you just want something to keep yourself busy, or a little bit extra money, or a nicer car to run around in that you can offset in the business. And I think, over the years, I've seen younger people, okay, not much younger, maybe it's just me getting older, but we're getting more younger people coming into the training to come into the profession now. And I think as a result of that, the standards will have to keep evolving. Otherwise, they're never going to pay the mortgage for 30 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sorry, sensible.
This is not going to be a depressing episode. This is. I will.
Well, no, I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
Yeah,
that young ODIs.
He's doing his villain thing again. Watch it.
I have to look away. It doesn't look like it at all, but I've told them about that.
I think you're right, actually. Even just like my own experience, up until I'd probably say the last PDI that I trained, they'd all been older than me. Just were. Some of them were retired and just didn't want to sit around and do nothing. They just wanted a part-time job. Some of them had been made redundant at a late age and just decided they didn't want to go back into the job market. I think out of all of them, there's been two. One was about 2 years older than me, and the other one was the most recent one was 10 years younger than me. So
you're also getting older, Steve. I think that's just an age thing that most people.
Thanks.
Hey, Fiona, stop it. Steve's mum's watching. Be nice to him.
That's all right. She says it to me on a regular occasion now. Don't worry about it.
The thing about, let's go back to the attitude thing. So just going off on another tangent is our attitude rubs off on our learners then, doesn't it? Our attitude. So when we were like, oh, for God's sake, and it was that, and that kind of, this is a full license holder and this is how they respond to a newer driver, that sticks, doesn't it? Because there is the attitude of the other. The attitude thing, it's us, it's the learners and their attitudes, it's other road users and their attitudes to learners and driving instructors and all the rest of it, and each other. There's massive, this attitude thing, I think is a way bigger subject than our Poxy half an hour.
We're not good enough with Poxy.
I've told you what cream to buy, you'll be fine. Told you. Don't go to the doctor.
I don't like full fat cream. Don't like cream anyway. Don't like cream.
You're supposed to rub it in, not.
Oh, is that where I'm going wrong? Doesn't taste nice. That's why I don't like cream. Oh no.
At least he chose a different accent.
That was different, was it? Oh, sorry.
No, that was his impersonation of you, I think.
No.
That was right.
Right, what?
I was looking at my other questions.
She's so well prepared.
So I don't know. I don't, because I was trying to. I've separated things out. Hang on. How do we? Because the thing that ignites my imagination is not knowing what I'm going to do, how they're going to respond, what their thoughts and their interactions are when I'm in a driving lesson. So that, if we can get somebody to think about that, it's. If we can get people to think about more fun, or more fun, because I do use that in advertising things, but if you have more engagement, if your lessons are different all the time, surely that would help people. Because it's just the same otherwise, isn't it? It's just the same repetition. I told you, what did we do last week? Oh, we did mirror work. Oh, what happened to your mirror work then? Oh yeah. I still think there's too much with this, and I can't find my question that was going to ask.
Take your time. We'll play some music while you look.
Okay.
It's gonna be Steve. Gonna be Steve.
Waiting for that, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think repetition is the thing, isn't it? Because if every lesson is following the same kind of thread, the same kind of plan, the same kind of words, the same, then again, that's probably what pushed us through that boredom threshold where we were just like, right, we've got to find something else to do because this is just boring. And then like what was a question in the first lesson of the day, by the last lesson of the day, it ended up becoming an accusation rather than a question, didn't it? Because you were just fed up with saying it. It was just sort of like, so it starts off well, but you know, that first lesson was never the same as the last one. And that was one of the things that sort of made me think about it, because my thought at the time, I can remember writing this down when I was just making a list of things, and I just said like, it's not fair, because the person that gets me at 9 o'clock in the morning, the person that gets me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is paying exactly the same amount, and they are not getting the same person. They're getting the person that's had a whole day of it and really is just sitting there going like that, because I've had enough of saying the same thing. So I'm just like, that's not fair. That cannot be right. That cannot be how this business needs to work.
I've had another.
Charge more after 3 o'clock.
I've had another thought about attitudes.
Uh-oh.
Because there is another attitude to CPD that we feel like we've done it wrong. If we go and do CPD, it's because we need to develop, and then
we're not good enough.
and there's that.
Good point, man.
But isn't that why there is so much aggression in the instructor chat groups, where somebody asks a genuine question and says something, asks about it, and the bullying that ensues is horrendous.
There's a massive threat to identity with anything to do with anything like that. And it is just that kind of, because the moment you post, you're right, the moment you post something like that, everyone's just all of a sudden, I mean, I see it all. I don't know if you ever, I doom scroll, you know, 10 o'clock at night across the Facebook pages when I really shouldn't be looking at it. And like someone says something, and literally, if you don't know that, you should give your badge back. Okay. Is there not a nicer way of saying that? Could you just not perhaps just say, look, I think this is a pretty obvious answer, but, you know, by all means, say it's obvious, but...
Why not just not say anything and send them a private message with the answer?
Because that makes them feel better.
But does it?
Yes.
But I think,
someone worse than me.
They do. That's it.
But is that what makes you feel better, or is it a really superficial thing? For example, somebody who comes on one of my workshops gives me lovely feedback. I can hold on to that lovely feedback for about half an hour, and then I'm back to the doubting. And that's the thing, isn't it?
And then she leaves me a message, because we're probably both doing the same thing.
I'm having a, should I just not? So yeah. But this is the thing. I don't think it does, because still underneath, and that's why they do it again and again and again, and it's those same people, and they don't feel better, do they? They just don't feel as bad as someone else, and they're responsible for doing that. I don't think it makes them feel better at all. I just think
if you change better for superior,
that's it.
And I think
if you think about the way we were trained, where we knew all the answers, we had all the answers, we knew what was good, we knew what was best for the pupil.
But you had to assert it. That I failed my first part 3 because I wasn't assertive enough with the examiner, and he said I have to be assertive.
I think you're right, Fiona. If you go for CPD, you're admitting you're not good enough.
I think That's yeah, and it's much easier in that case. It's much easier to protect your ego and dismiss it, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's why I haven't got any egos. That's why I do so much CPD, but
it's the
I mean,
attitude as well, though, isn't it? It's the, well, I can always be better.
I'll be
yeah,
honest.
that's the ego, isn't it?
I don't view it this way now, but when I remember when I walked in to do my BTEC, it was one of the hardest things I did because for me it was just like what am I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming, and I wasn't that kind of person, not then anyway. I suppose I was, but I found it very difficult to be. I'm still the same now. I'm quite happy to make myself center of attention. I'm happy to play the fool. I'm happy to be the idiot in the room. But the minute somebody asks me to do that, I'm like, no, 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 I can't do that. Sorry, because it's a different feeling. Because it's not
Yeah, absolutely right.
spontaneous.
Absolutely right, Steve. I felt that small in the foyer waiting to go in on the first day of the BTEC, and
Hmm.
everybody else was better than me. It's like, I shouldn't be here. Look at these words these people are using. I'm listening to these words, long words they're using, and shit, what have I done?
They've got a driving
Yeah.
school, and they've got a school unfranchised.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
walked
remember just standing there with a cup of coffee,
I
just
walked,
going, fuck. I mean, yeah,
What
I
have I
mean,
done?
what have I done? Yeah.
I walked in and I
I'll
was
sort you out. I'll sort you out, Terry. Don't you? I got your back, mate.
yeah, how many did you do? At least you didn't do the worst one. Please don't do the worst one. Not the worst one.
That's a really hard thing to get over, though, I think. And I think that is what holds a lot of people back. It's also time, isn't it? I mean, I don't, I'm got session with, I saw him a couple of weeks ago. I've got another session with this BDI tomorrow, but he's taken we got 6 hours tomorrow. He's taken a whole day out for that. So that's a whole day of money plus paying me. And then I know full well when I saw him Friday before last, he left me and went back to Greenford from Croydon and did a 2 hour lesson
No.
after being in the car with me for 6 hours.
Bloody
So
hell.
there's also that kind of financial, because as he said, like he doesn't really work during the day. All of his lessons start at 4 o'clock and he's out until 9 o'clock. And then he works Saturdays and Sundays because that's all he can get. And he has to pay his franchise fee, obviously. So in that respect, where is their CPD going to fit? Because then not only is it paying for the CPD, I mean, we try and do it purposely. I know whenever we do it, we try and do it in of an evening. So it kind of fits around, hopefully, people's working hours. But I think I can guarantee now, if I left here and drove around to the local supermarket, I would pass about 10 or 11 instructors still out there teaching.
Yeah.
When I drove back to Norfolk, I left here at 5:30 in the morning. I remember at 6:30 driving past an instructor on a lesson at 6:30 on a Sunday morning. So sometimes I think there's also that, because it's not just whatever 70, 80, 90, 100 quid CPD. It's 2, 3, 4 hours worth of lessons that they've got to miss, which is another potentially 150, 200 quid, whatever. So then that one day has suddenly then become 350 quid for them to do a little bit of CPD. So I think we do have to admit that there is that involved as well, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Argument for people missing lessons to do CPD is you're not losing the money.
No, but
It's being put back a week, that's all.
yeah, that's it. But it's just, I get what you're saying, yeah, but it feels at the time like a bit of a double whammy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's like the person, it's almost like how I used to view going on holiday. Because I'd be like, I take a week's holiday and I'm like, oh God, I'm not going to get paid for that week, and I'm paying for the holiday, and I'm just like, so I just felt like it was a double whammy. Then all of a sudden I was just like, well, hang on a minute, I'd be paying for the holiday anyway.
And then you have to rush around getting ready to go away.
But Steve, I used to say when I used to think the same as you, and I got thinking, well, hang on a sec, I'm not using water at home, so that's saving money. I'm not doing any shopping. I'm not using any petrol. So that's why. That's why I used to counteract that.
Yeah, try and squeeze every last penny out of the savings you can mentally, just to make you feel. But I think you're right. They're not actually losing, but potentially they feel like there's that. The reality and the feelings don't match up, do they? Yeah, I think the reality and the feelings don't match up. That's all.
They don't. Yeah, I always think of Woody when we talk about this, and we start talking finances, and he funded his BTEC, didn't he? By not buying takeaway coffees, which cost quite a lot, and he made it himself.
That's swear words, Fiona. Swear words again.
Steve can pay for his next CPD by selling his coffee machine.
Yeah, that's never.
That's not going to happen.
Never. Never. That coffee machine that I wasn't going to replace, that one, you mean?
Yeah, the one, yeah.
2 days I lasted with my coffee machine before I went and bought another one.
So, you know, but the instructor attitude for everything has an effect on the learner. Attitude, parental attitudes have effect on the learners.
Oh, it trickles down, doesn't it? Everything trickles down.
I mean, I thought the topic was brilliant, Ian, that you brought up. But for me, it wasn't ever going to be just about, not just about the instructor and their attitudes. But I think it was a brilliant starting point. My brain just went.
But do we view other people's attitudes based on our own attitude?
I didn't hear it said cracked up, sorry.
Do we view other people's attitudes based on our own attitudes? So is what they're saying what we think they're saying, or are we just viewing it through what we believe they're saying and thinking at the time? That's just huge, isn't it? That's just, yeah, I've just exploded the entire conversation. Sorry.
That we're a little brain trapped inside the skull with something that can look out through a couple of covered up holes with the ear holes to hear things. The sense we are trapped inside, so we've only got ourselves to judge things on.
Stop judging.
Sorry about that. Just light a firework and leave it. About 4 minutes before it finishes. Just.
Yeah, but it's the cliffhanger for next series.
I should have looked at how many we've done. I said I'm quite confident that we've done more than 4 audits.
I think
we've done more than 4 as well. Yeah.
I think it's over 100.
I think it could be in triple figures. I think it could
be.
Really?
No.
I can look it up. If someone says something and pretends to be interesting, I can look it up.
If we have not done more than 100 audits.
How long have you been doing it?
A year? Maybe?
Oh, more than that.
It can't be. If it's a year, it can't be 100. And you don't do 2 a week.
Exactly. I reckon we're up to maybe.
Ian, am I thinking crazy? That it's
no, I think we've been going longer than we think we have.
Got no idea. Unless you're including, are you including the not the audits? But
How much beer have you had?
Huh?
It played. I didn't mean it to.
Oh. No, not the COVID ones. No,
you're including like the why don't you the COVID years.
No, the COVID years.
When we all had slightly less grey hair
and slightly more time to do it.
Yeah.
The COVID
I've got
years.
separate playlists for things, right? Oh no, audits is only 50.
So about I mean 1 a week, a year-ish.
I must be doing the other one I don't use as well as audits.
It's one it's basic. Is it every 2 weeks that you kind of do it? It is, isn't it?
It's
Ish.
basically every 2 weeks or maybe less.
So if it's
There
every
must
2 weeks,
be,
that's probably about a year and a half, pushing 2 years, then, isn't it?
yeah,
If
it
it's
must be a year
around
and a half
50.
then, yeah.
Oh,
Bloody hell's gone quick.
yeah.
Didn't realize I've been off. I didn't realize I've been off duty for so long.
No.
No,
Me too. No more evenings. Woohoo. No
yeah,
more evening work.
no more. Are
Are
we
people
finished?
open? Are people open to feedback about themselves? Because you have to have an
Oh
attitude.
shit! What's she gonna say? Why are you asking that, Fiona? Go on, I'll go
report?
first. Come
Is this the
on.
report cards? Is this what's happening?
Yes.
My finger's hovering over the off button.
Oh, can I do report cards on you?
Yeah, go on then.
I'm just trying.
Easily distracted. Must try hard.
Yeah.
What happens if I hit
If
this
he
button?
put as much effort into his English as he does his humour and his jokes.
Did we all have the same report cards then? Because mine used to say exactly that. If he
Yes.
put enough effort into his work as much as he does to his socialising.
No, I can recite verbatim what Mr. Dodd said about me. And this, back in the day when, we were first, second, third year, because we're so old, we didn't have year 7, we didn't do it.
I know what he said.
He
said, I'm sure Fiona will grow up, get married, and have 2 kids.
Absolutely. Anyway, he said, Fiona typifies the giddiness of third-year girls.
The giddiness.
The giddiness.
Oh, what a wonderful old word. You don't hear the word giddy much anymore.
Fiona typifies the giddiness of third-year girls.
Third-year girls?
Yes.
But you were in like the 6th year.
No, I was in the 3rd year. I was 13.
You remember what they said at you when you were 7 years old?
Not year 3.
I think it sounds like you had the same sort of school system as me, Fiona.
You started off as a first year, second year, third year, then you went to big school, and then you were
first year, second year, third year again. Yeah.
I was 13.
Oh, third year senior.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's weird. I had a completely different school system. We had year 1, 2, 3, and 4, which took us up to 13. And then when we went to high school, my school system, we had admissions, senior and upper seniors before I left.
So confused.
We had a completely different school system to everywhere else in the country, apparently. Because now, if ever I say I was an upper senior in high school, everyone's like, "What? You went to school in America?" And I'm like, "No, Mitcham." So it wasn't. It just sounds, it just sounds
like you're yourself to me.
Our school year, my school year, were completely different. Year 1 to 6 in playground, in junior school, infants. And then when I went to big school, it was year 1, year 2, year 3, repeat year 3, year 4, repeat year 4, year 5, repeat year 5, year 6, repeat it again, repeat it again.
So
23rd birthday, and then you left.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so you left school about 6 years ago now, then?
Yeah, when I was 21.
Oh, attitudes. Do you think we could be criticised for our attitude towards audits? We do have a disclaimer.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we have an attitude towards CPD?
We do. We do. Well, an attitude doesn't mean it's a good or a bad thing.
No, absolutely.
People say I've got blood pressure. Good. It might be too high or it might be too low, but you still need some. You haven't got, well, you do have blood pressure, unless you're.
I think they're always going to be the ones that there's always going to be 3 schools of thought with anything. I think that people like us that enjoy it, they want to do it, they look forward to doing it. The people that just feel like they've got to do it.
When the
And there's the
standards coming.
Yeah, then when the panic hits, and there's the people that are just like, I'll just get on and do what I've always done. It's always worked fine. And I think you're
Ain't
never
rocket
going to get rid of
science, just
those.
teach them to drive, innit?
You're never going to get rid of those three kinds of people, really.
It's
I
always
don't
worked.
think so.
No, I agree. It's always worked. Worked for us, didn't it? No, because that's why you had such a struggle with your part 2. Because everything you thought you did, well, everything you give up doing the day after you passed your test, because you got your attitude and that social attitude towards driving. Well, you only learn to drive your part. You only pass your test, and then that's when you learn to drive. It's all attitudes. It's a massive topic, and we've covered a tiny moan of it.
Yeah, blood attitude, innit?
Ian is just looking like he's had enough of turn,
Drunk.
and he wants to. He just wants to go have a beer or a PT mead or something.
I chilled.
Didn't he own the circus?
I chilled a bottle of mead the other day, and it was delicious. It was absolutely die.
What are we? As in, like
mead.
Viking mead? What are we talking about?
Well, this one was
really nice.
What was this one? I think this one was pear
I'm going
mead.
to start calling you Friar Tuck.
Oh, I'm not going to admit that I like mead either, Ian.
Pear. That actually sounds quite nice. Is it like pear cider? Is that what it tastes like?
Well, it doesn't really taste like. It's a very.
Doesn't taste like pears either.
Well, it's a very syrupy type of wine, but without any bitterness or any sharpness to it made.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some Norfolk mead once. I don't know what was in it. They made that as like a craft fair thing. I got conned into buying a giant bottle of it. So.
Yeah.
Right, who's drinking what this evening then? Ian, what are you going to have?
This evening, I think it's a cheeky little rosé.
Oh, nice. A cheeky
In the
little
fridge.
Steve, is it coffee?
It's not. It's just I'm going to finish that. I'm starting work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, as in, I've got to be an hour away from here at 8 o'clock in the morning. So.
Right.
Nothing alcoholic for me, I'm afraid. Boring night.
No,
Tomorrow night's alcoholic night.
You know, you might have had something interesting. I don't know.
Squash.
Squash. Terry, what are you having?
I might finish off my bottle of Havana Club rum.
Oh, that sounds nice.
He's only just opened it.
There's about that much left in the bottom. It's like, get rid of it. Move on to the next whiskey or something. Yeah, I might go finish that.
Recycling.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you having, Fiona?
What?
What are you having? Tequila.
That's the stuff with worm in it. That's not vegetarian.
Yeah, you don't do things
if
with
you don't
worms,
eat
do
the
you?
worm.
What?
It is if you don't eat the worm.
No,
Fiona's never eaten the worm, Steve.
Anyway, I promised I wouldn't tell people about proportions that are to do with you, Terry. So I haven't mentioned anyone's. I haven't mentioned your worm.
The worm proportion.
Your worm proportion. I haven't told anyone about your worm.
The tequila to worm proportion is.
No, just his worm.
Oh God.
Don't know. I don't because I ruin drinks. My other half's like, you can't do that. You're ruining it. Like I like lemonade and limoncello.
It's supposed to put prosecco in your limoncello. Limoncello spritz. That's what it is.
Oh.
Nice. Prosecco. So you put the limoncello in the bottom and then fill it up with prosecco. Limoncello spritz.
Oh, I'll try that one day. Prosecco.
It's very, very refreshing.
But there's a stuff, if you get the chance, you two, you two that try anything. There's moonshine that we like. There's some moonshine stuff that's very nice.
As in real moonshine, or you buy it?
Moonshine jars, yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit gimmicky, I suppose, but you know.
Oh, you buy it. You don't.
No,
You're not still got some fella knocking on the door with a crate. So that kind of moonshine.
because I did have a fella that made me limoncello, but he's gone somewhere.
Yeah, I made any for a while. Sorry.
He's busy. Busy.
Prison.
Beady eyes. So we're going to have a holiday. Thank you. Attitudes. So get an attitude upgrade. Sounds like it's a choice thing. So either people do or don't. And there's loads of free CPD. So you don't even have to buy it.
This is CPD.
List the CPD.
This is CPD.
And this is free. Oh, I didn't tell you. Ian, Terry, our viewer came up and said hi to me the other day. I know. I nearly fell off my seat.
They exist.
The viewer came up and said hi. I was really pleased.
Is it human?
He was.
Yes. Hello, thank you.
I know. Right, we don't know when we're doing the next one. I might.
We'll be bug.
We will be. We'll be back.
Get to the job more.
Fresh for a new term. If nothing else happens, I think we could link attitudes, maybe with the learner attitudes, maybe.
All right, fine.
Well, we might be bored of it by then. But then if we're not doing that, then you have to come up with what we're talking about, Terry.
I always come up with it. Sometimes.
Particularly Vicky.
You always come up with it sometimes.
Leave your worm out of this.
Not the first time I've heard this or that.
Or the other.
Okay.
All right.
Have a nice summer, everybody.
Okay. Strike a summer pose. Buckaroo style. Can't find the
What, you want me to throw myself out of a chair? What?
Can't find the button.